The trick to university is not how smart you are, and that's what I thought when I entered. I thought that I had to be the highest achieving person in the room. It's really not about that. It's about surviving the course. The first comment that I got from university was that my academic writing needs work, and that was like a blow because I already knew that, okay, I'm not good at math. Now you're telling me that I'm not good at English. University is like a battleground. When you get there, trials just be hitting you like the Matrix. That is the only way I can describe university. Like everything, every piece of crosses you could imagine to come into your life, it comes. This week I start my 3rd year of university and I'm scared. I know this feeling all too well. You sign up for university, you get into said university, and then a thought hits you. It's like, oh crap, am I smart enough to go to university? I had this thought before I started university. I'm now in my 3rd year. That thought has come back into my head and I said, okay, why not make a video about it, about how I genuinely feel at this moment, you know? Judging from the Google search list, I think that a lot of people have this question or a lot of people have this thought at one point or another. Let me just clarify one thing. It's not whether you're smart enough for university. I've learned, being in my 3rd year now, I've learned that it's not whether you're smart enough to be in university or to finish university. It's whether you're strong enough, whether you're able to endure. When I started 1st year, I went in with this thought in my head like, okay, I know I'm not the smartest, I know I'm not really good at math, so these were my main concerns. Like I was scared. Honestly, I was like, Jesus, and I'm gonna end up all these people with tuition money. In my 1st year, I failed 2 assignments, and I literally thought that was the end. Like I was like, oh crap. I started seeking reassurance from people who I knew went to university. I was like, okay, I think I'm not smart enough, because I already had this thought in my head. So I'm like, okay, this is definitely confirming that I'm not smart enough for this course. I don't know how to write. They're telling me that my academic writing needs work. It just confirmed my fears. I started to realize like people dropping out of the course as like the pressure got intense. I was told that I had to do I was told that I had to do a resubmission. I started panicking. I even said to the tutor, like, this is impossible. I don't think I can do it. And in that moment, he said something that kind of clicked. He said, it's not impossible. There are people with disabilities doing it. There are people with mental health issues doing it. What's so different about you? And it's so funny, it's because I built up this whole thought in my head that I'm not capable of doing anything much because I've messed up so much in my life. Like, I don't know, I think it's a thing where the people who usually ask this question, whether I'm good enough for university, whether I'm smart enough for university, it's the fear of failing. So after year 1 finishes and I resubmit and I pass, I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna do that again next year. At least I have an idea of what the tutors expect from me, academic wise, what they expect, how they expect me to write, how they expect me to analyze things and to critique. So I was like, all right, at least I know the formula. And that's the thing about university. Like, it's not even about being the smartest person in the room. I feel like it's about knowing how to con the system. I'm joking. I feel like it's about just knowing how to use the resources, you know? Once you figure out how a teacher likes you to write or how they expect you to write, how you're supposed to find information, how you're supposed to conduct research, which they will teach you. So year 1 is really important to pay attention. Like, it's not even about partying. I didn't get to party. I think that's the benefit of me having a young child. Like, I didn't do what the average university student does, which is, you know, get to go to Freshers Week and enjoy these like parties, and I haven't gotten to do that. I did enough of that in my younger 20s. So I get to year 2 and I'm nervous and I realize, okay, I still have this same feeling. Only thing, it's intensified. So I get through year 2. I have no resubmissions this time. I've learned my lesson from year 1. I get to the end of year 2 and then I'm so satisfied with myself. And then boom, here comes the beginning of year 3 and the same feeling comes back. Am I smart enough for year 3? You've already passed your prerequisites, gotten access to the university, you're smart enough for the course, you managed to get the entry requirements for the course. I'm guessing that the feeling of fear is normal. Like I'm guessing that it's normal when going through university, because I feel the same way in year 3, even though I've proved to myself that I can do it. I feel the same way. Like, I'm so scared, and the stakes are a bit higher now because I know that it's time to finish, it's time for me to qualify, and I'm so nervous. But I hope that this serves a purpose for somebody, because it's something that I think a lot of us think as we get into that first year. And I want to remember, and I want to remind myself that I felt this way in the first year. I was so scared. I was so scared that I would fail. I was so scared that I would embarrass myself and my family. I was like, okay, yeah man, I going back home as a crisis. Yeah, the trick to university is not how smart you are. And that's what I thought when I entered. I thought that I had to be the highest achieving person in the room. It's really not about that. It's about surviving the course. It's literally about surviving the course. It's about getting a failure or getting a low mark and reading the comments, fits in what was commented to you by your tutor. It's about asking your classmates, how to do certain things. It's about joining the little groups that you can, where you can get information, because that's the next thing. Like, communication in university is crazy. You have to have at least a person around you, just some form of support that you guys can like relay information back and forth, keep in the know, in the midst. But yeah, it's not even about how smart you are. It's more so about how willing you are to hustle, how willing you are to ask for help. If you're not good at math, just say it. Like, I used to feel like I had to like, oh, I know this and that. No, I don't. I hardly know my timetables, It's about being able to like come off of the sad feelings that you have, because that's the next thing with uni too. Like, more time girl be sad. Like, more time I'm so sad. Like, I had this period in year 1 where I got really fat. Like, I'm still coming down from it. Child, I was eating. I was eating. I was stressed out. I was eating. Jesus, the assignments were killing me. 2,000 words, 3,000 word assignment. They were killing me, But I had to bounce back off of that negative feeling and be like, okay, my assignment due. Like, there was mornings that I just didn't want to wake up and get out of bed. I didn't want to go to lectures. Money started to dry up. That's a whole different video. Like, budgeting in uni is a whole different video. But as I said, it's about endurance. It's about doing the things that you don't want to do. That's the next thing. A lot of the things in university, granted that you're on the correct course. I'm not talking about the people who they get to a course and they realize, okay, like, this isn't for me. I'm talking about the people who that you want to do this course, but then you have like this inner fear. You have this inner resistance. That's the only way I can describe it. It's like an inner resistance. It's like you get there and you're like, I know I have to do this assignment, but I don't want to do this assignment. And the difference between the people who drop off of the courses and the people who stay are the people who push through that resistance. The people who say, okay, I know I don't want to do this assignment, but I'm gonna do it. University is about being a hustler. It's about being motivated. It's about endurance. It's about survival of the fittest. It's really not about smartness. Like, your theory components are the least. You're supposed to be reading. You're supposed to be doing all of that anyways, because why you going to school if you don't want to better yourself, But when it comes to like actually having to be smart, no, it's way more than that. And that's why a lot of people drop out. They get there and they think it's all about books, because you have really academic people who drop out too. They get there and they realize it's not about books. It's about being able to budget your money. It's about being able to survive on the smallest amount of funds. Like, halfway through the term, funds dry up. Everybody tired. Everybody broke. Like, it's way more than that. So be encouraged. I know that the nerves are gonna you're going to feel the nerves, but I'm no genius. I'm not the smartest person, but I've managed to complete my 2 years. I'm going into my third year now next week. I'm nervous as well, so we're in this together. But I'm just here to tell you, be encouraged. It's about hustling. That first student finance, don't blow it. Don't blow your student finance. That first amount of money that you get, just pinch it, relax, buy you a couple pair of Air Forces, couple pair of Jordans. Don't go too hard. Don't go too hard. Other than that, I hope you have a wonderful year, first year at university. Congratulations, well done. You did it. Like, you got the prerequisite. Enough people get denied. So, being that you've been granted, you've gotten in, you're one of the chosen few, enjoy yourself.